I love Wyoming!
So, Matt Gaetz took his talents to Wyoming.
I think if Liz Cheney had a rally with all of her supporters, they could likely meet inside one of the elevators in the Capitol and still have plenty of room for social distancing.
Okay, surely Liz Cheney will come up with a response that is wittier than that. I mean, maybe she'll hit Matt Gaetz for his DUI. In Wyoming, men don't wear makeup. Cheney's spokesperson hits out at Matt Gaetz. Good grief, do they always have to be bigoted? I mean, Liz Cheney is defending herself and goes in that bigoted direction. This is emblematic of the values the Republicans, especially in the House, have been spewing for years, and the bile is particularly intense at Republicans who are seen as not doctrinaire enough.
You are a traitor, Lindsey Graham. A traitor.
Oh, trust me, you're getting primaried, buddy.
Make sure it happens.
That's just fine. Of course I'll be primary. That's totally appropriate.
You admit it. You know it. You know it's coming.
They didn't want you in there anyway.
Trump is a juggernaut.
I was primary last time. I'm happy to be primary again.
If you weren't even voted in legally.
Trump is a juggernaut. Your legacy is nothing.
Hello, everybody. I'm David Shuster, and thanks for joining us. The Republican Civil War is on, and it is both entertaining and frightening. With Donald Trump out of the White House, a number of different factions are vying for power. First of all, you have the Trump supporters, particularly on the fringe right. In the House, this would be represented by the Freedom Caucus representatives like Matt Gaetz. In the Senate, this might include Josh Hawley of Missouri, Ron Johnson of Wisconsin. Then you have the establishment Republicans like Liz Cheney, Mitch McConnell in the Senate, Lindsey Graham, Mitt Romney. And then you have somebody like Ted Cruz, a senator from Texas, who's trying to have it both ways, both with the Freedom Caucus folks and also the more establishment Republicans. In the midst of all of this, we should remember that this battle, this nasty battle, is not a random outcome. The Republican Party has been dabbling and leaning into fear-mongering and conspiracy theories to win elections for decades. This is a monster that the GOP created. They created this monster. And because of the Capitol riot, thousands of Republicans across the country are now leaving the Republican Party. There are dozens of Bush administration officials who are leaving the GOP and say that the Republican Party has become a cult of Trump. So how bad is it? Well, consider the fact that Mitch McConnell, the former Senate Majority Leader, who's not exactly a favorite of Democrats, he was the voice of reason in the GOP following the Capitol riot. It was McConnell who, among the Republicans, said Donald Trump is at fault. More recently, it was McConnell who said the right-wing politics of folks like Marjorie Taylor Greene are a cancer in the Republican Party and our society. What this all is doing, this fight between Republicans, though, is it may be turning our politics more to the right. In other words, the center is moving to the right. Why? Because Democrats remain something of a center-left party. Republicans are increasingly more a fringe Republican right extreme party. And when you look for the middle, the part that's supposed to be where the negotiations and the compromise comes, it moves farther to the right. That's a problem for all of us, and it's a problem that we should keep in mind as this Republican Civil War continues to rage on.